demonstrating how to shape the heel of our neck. We need to do that first because once the sides are glued in, it's very hard to get back down in there and shape it. So this is the kind of thing that we're going to do. What we tend to do is just put a line, maybe 3 mil on either side here, because then we are going to chisel, I'll put it this way so you guys can see, from our line here, it needs to come straight up on a nice flat angle, and basically the chisel needs to pop out where this line is here on the top. That's what we're going for, and I'll explain how we do that. So I'm going to pop this in my vise here. Just try and keep it away from the little metal dog. Pop that there, nip it up nice and firm. This is the easiest way I've found to do it. I find it way easier to sit down. That way you can leave it and rest on your knees and so on. I'm going to cut up with the chisel on a much sharper angle than what I need. And then I'll gradually lower that cut, lower it, lower it, lower it, until I hit the line on this side. Once I've done that, then I'll gradually flatten the whole thing out until it comes out here, okay? Now I don't use a mallet, but you guys are welcome to. If you want to, I just use the back of my hand for this particular part. When I come around this side, Mal, you can see all the action, mate. And here. You can see here, I'm almost down to my line on this side. Much sharper, much steeper angle than what I need. So I'm just going to continue down here a little bit more. This chisel is wonderful. Okay, so I've just touched my line here. Now I'm going to lower this down until it... I've got a little bit of excess here. You can flip your chisel over on the back and just run this off here. It doesn't matter what it looks like because we come back and we fix that up later. Most important thing though, all your fingers and your hands and body parts behind that cutting edge, okay? Let's get rid of some of that excess stuff. All right, continue to bring this down. What we can do to check, to see if we've got it right, is just put the side of your chisel on there and have a look down the side. It's rounded up a little bit on the bottom, so I need to take a little bit more off here. Right, it's quite simple. Right. Main thing you don't want to do is chisel out anything from the side of your neck here. If you chisel down below that line that you've got going on there, then your fretboard is going to hang over the edge there. All right, this is nearly right. That's fairly flat. In fact, it's beautiful and flat all the way up to the top. All right, and I've stopped before I've gotten to the edge here. See? I rest my chisel on there, nice and flat. And that's what we're going for. So right down at this line. Be very careful not to just bring your chisel straight in because it's going to scallop that right out and you're going to end up with a very, very shallow slot on that side. Okay, we flip it and we do exactly the same thing. Try and get this. I think that's pretty good. It's nice and flat. Okay. So now we've got the taper exactly right on our two sides. What we're going to do now is start to round this over. So some of you may want to just come around the back and see what's going on. I'll do this side first. So just take off a little bit at a time, bringing it down to our line. But heaps needs to come out of in here. So I'm using the back of the chisel. We don't want to take any more off that nice edge that we've got there, but we do need to round everything else around. This wood is relatively easy to carve. with a nice sharp chisel. If your chisel's not doing the right thing, we just need to touch it up on the diamond stone. Basically, if you see a ridge and you just take the top off the ridge, every ridge that you see, gradually it will get smoother and smoother and you won't have much to sand on there at all. Alright, I'll leave that on that side for now. See that? I'll bring this one around and then we just need to make sure that we've taken some off down the front there.
You still go on a sharp angle at the start of the curved part?
I normally do, yeah. And then just bring it down to where it's going to look right. So now we'll try and clean up in here. So we back of our chisel, getting it as smooth as we can, because what we don't clean off with a chisel, we've got to clean off with sandpaper, and that's pain. So it should come right down to your line. I haven't quite got my line all the way around yet. It's getting close. A bit much on this side. Fluffies on here, that's all right. So pick it up and have a look at it. That's relatively even. I probably could take just a tiny bit more off here, off that particular point there. You want to try and get them even, because when you look at it, you don't want it to look lopsided or anything. All right, and that's given us a fairly smooth finish. And that's relatively even all the way around. That's it. Now you just sand that up and make it really, really nice. Okay, thanks.